Good morning, everybody. Agita's nicely settled there. Both the babies settled here. And at night, Agita was settled on that white bed. And then she got up, and then the babies came, and they settled next to me, and then they moved. And in the early morning, I got up and gave everyone breakfast. We had such just a little churro. Well, not it wasn't actually breakfast. It was just an early morning snack. Just because everybody was so good on the trip yesterday. They were like, everybody woke up and came to the kitchen at like 6 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, okay, have some churro. Then everybody went back to bed. Anyway, I don't know if they're coming to remove the tape today, but I'm just going to stay home, do some journal writing, and try to do some other writing. I haven't done any writing on Teresias in over a week now with all this other stuff going on, so I'm going to try to get back to that. It's now about 45 minutes, an hour later. I'm just lying in bed checking, blogs and stuff on my phone. And both the babies are still there. Agita's come. She's meowing. It's breakfast time. You could come on the bed too, sweetie. One of the brothers is using your bed, but you could sit here. Hello, everybody. Here I am. It's the next day. Yesterday, I stayed in with Agita and the babies. Did some writing. I did some reading. I started the new book by Cormac McCarthy. It's kind of okay. And spent time with the kids. Just had some snacks, some veggie snacks. And then today, I had a good night with the kids. In the morning, replied to a friend's email, did the lowest level tidying possible. Basically throwing out kitty litter and semi-wiping the bathroom. And then spent a bit more time with the kids. And by the time I came out for breakfast brunch, there were not too many options. So already past 2:30. But this place has an all-day breakfast, and it's very near the PetSmart. I might stop in, even though I don't think I really need anything. And the car wash in the Pacifica definitely needs a wash. Picked up a lot of salt on that mini road trip with the entire family. There's some dog training going on there. There always is here, That one really likes the treats. And the store person, the trainer was like going, this stuff is like crack to her. And I'm like, oh, very interesting. Dog crack. Anyway, bye for now. Just had a long conversation. Well, 5 minutes with a cat person about her cat who he insisted going out. They live in a townhouse, and he was feral for the first 2 years. So, but there's coyotes in the neighborhood, and she's worried about him. And they go, well, we don't have to worry about that. My kids have never gone out. We live in a condo. And then I got just what we need. More pouches. We've got a lot already, but they're still on sale, so I might as well get them while they're on sale. They seem to like these, so I might as well stock up while they're on. Okay, just washed and dried the car. It's cold, but not too cold. -1. Apparently yesterday it was -12 or something. Cold for us, so it didn't come out at all yesterday. So, not surprisingly, there's a lineup here today. So anyway, car is clean. Next stop, groceries, and then back to the kids. Bye for now. Okay, $68 worth of shopping. Let's get some healthy things. I got 3 apples. And there might be another fruit in there. And kitty litter, frozen food, snacks, and essential anti-professor, groceries. All for $68. But I used $60 a price. So, $68. I didn't want to have to get a cart, because if I get a cart, then I have to bring it back down. And once I'm in. Like, I just had a conversation with a bougie in the elevator. He just got out, and we had this conversation that he does the same thing. He gets 4 heavy bags, and he'll carry them, because once you're in, you're in. You don't want to take the cart back down. So, here we are. Get that out. No, don't close. I'm going to get the kitty litter. Now close. Okay. Bye for now. Almost home. Hello, everybody. It's about 11 o'clock the next day, and Agita's there, and both the babies are here. One is there, and one is there. I'm just moving all these chairs and stuff back, and so yesterday, after what I taped, I just stayed in with the kids. I watched I watched a fairly good movie in Prime, Whiplash, about a musician, and a little bit more reading. Went to bed. Got up in the morning, spent some time with the kids, and then the people came maybe an hour or 2 hours ago. And it took like 10 minutes. They just had to remove the tape. They put little bits of tape to hold that weather stripping on inside. So they came, and the kids went into hiding. And after they left, I started putting everything back. So this is after the putting back. So I got the table there. I'm just going to vacuum. That's why I picked up those thingies. And I'm bringing out all the toys again and the cat tents. And I cleared some of the dining table. Some stuff in there, some of the categories under that table, and then my mother's walker came there at the back from the bathroom, where it was, sweetheart, there was no need. Every time I open this door, you don't have to go in. If you want to go in, that's fine. And I put some stuff again on the floors, and everything will kind of creep back. So, okay, just came out for a little drive, just a little fresh air, and I might as well wash the car and pick up some takeout. I want to try a couple of places, kind of Mississauga ways, for my friend recommended shawarma and this place, and there's a roti place next door, so I can get some stuff for tonight, tomorrow. So I said, okay, we'll have a little drive. Anyway, bye for now. Clean mini, not very thoroughly dried, but good enough. Washed the car, and I came to Mississauga, not too far away, to a roti place, and there's a shawarma place right next door, which my friend told me about. And then I'm coming all the way out here. Let me try. I haven't found a good shrimp roti in a while. So the prices have gone up quite a bit here, but it's okay. I mean, I've asked for extra hot sauce, so I'll have it later. And I've asked for the roti on the side, not wrapped. I'm here at the shawarma place, and I'm getting a takeout chicken saj. I think it's their own homemade bread. There's a place in London that does that type too. So I'm having that, and I think I'm going to take just both home, eat it home. I might have a couple of bites here. I think I'm going to get to takeout. Anyway, my friend strongly recommended this place. So let's see how it is. Bye for now. The chicken shawarma in their own homemade bread, they call it saj, rather than pita. It's excellent. Really good chicken, really crispy. Only downside is I asked for hot sauce and I asked for hot peppers, but it's just not hot at all. So I'm just going to have a little bit. I'm tasting it here. I really got it for takeout, but I'm tasting it here while it's hot. It's crisp and it's really good. So I'm just going to have a little bit here, and then I'll go home and I'll add lots of. Hello everybody, just got home a few minutes ago, took a shower, and Agita is very nicely settled in her closet. And we got one baby running around here. And we've got the other baby just went into the solarium. I opened the door when I came back. I keep it shut when I go out. Don't want them like climbing in the tree or something like that, small tree that it is. But anyway, so we got one baby there, got one baby there, got to get in the closet. And I'm just going to make a quick journal entry and feed the kids. And then have my own supper. Some of the shawarma that I didn't eat there, and some of the shrimp roti. I hope the hot sauce is hot. It's supposed to be. And then while watching Netflix, and then tomorrow I get my Zoom session with my analyst in the morning. Anyway, bye for now. Hello everybody, I came to that Hakka restaurant nearby, and I got a parking spot for the Pacifica right in front. And I'm having the soup and the spicy shrimp with gravy and fried rice, the lunch special. And if there's any leftover, I'll take it home, and I've got leftovers from yesterday's. And if not, I've still got leftovers from yesterday's for later. So, had a good session with the analyst, just good for perspective, went over things, worked on a couple of dreams quite quickly, but didn't really, everything was, it went well. So good for perspective. And then spent some time with the kids, and everybody settled in the condo, and I just came out to have a light lunch, and then later, journal entry, maybe some writing if I can, and a little cleaning. They're coming to do the bathroom vents tomorrow. It's always something, but I think this is the last thing. They're coming to do the dryer vent, which won't take long because it's a new dryer and the vent was cleaned when they put it in. So, but they also clean the vents in the bathrooms. I kind of sort of clean the bathrooms. They're very dirty. But after tomorrow, and that's fine. Tomorrow the kids can be in their rooms, get them out of the way when they come to do it. Okay, I've been lying on bed with both the babies in the bed with me, and Agita settled in her closet, and now both of them are here. It's dinner time, and Agita is here on her chair. So I'm just going to feed the kids, and then I'm going to have my own leftover from lunch and from yesterday, and watch some Netflix, and maybe read a bit more and go to bed. Anyway, bye for now. Good morning, everybody. Both the babies spent pretty much all night on the bed with me, and this one was cuddling with me for like hours. And Agita is nearby. She's in her closet. I think she did come on the bed for a little while earlier during the night. She was on that spot, and one baby was next to me. I think that was last night. That might have been while I was reading, right before I went to bed. Anyway, today I'm planning on just staying in, doing some writing. And I think tomorrow they're coming to do the dryer vents. So I've cleaned the bathroom slightly. They're going to do the dryer vents and the bathroom vents. Anyway, I'm just going to reply to a friend of mine, a text, and then get up, feed the kids. Hello, everybody. It's the next day. Agita's there. Both the babies are in our room. I've shut the door. They're not coming out because it's huge. This is the dryer vent and bathroom vent cleaning. And it's only about 20 minutes. But I had to move some of the cat candles. Before, they used to come in with like just one person, one vacuum cleaner. But now they use a very big machine, and they got another machine. And I said the lint trap above the dryer isn't too bad because there's a new washer dryer. And I think I actually cleaned that lint trap myself when the old ones had been removed. I got up on a ladder and I did it with just a small vacuum. But they have a very big vacuum. So, and that's apparently a fire hazard. So they, building used to do that every 2 years, but it's been a while because of the pandemic. So they got the big machines. I moved the little boxes a little bit, and the thing. Agita there, both babies are. This is a very big vacuum. And this time they're also doing the lint filters in the bathrooms. They didn't used to do that before. That's a good idea. So I had to, but this is sort of the last intrusion for a while. I think the next thing, they do a lot of vent cleaning. The next vent cleaning will be and then one person comes to do the heating, air conditioning vent things over there on the side. And they come twice a year. So, but after this, then, the main thing was the window vents. Had a good night with the kids. Stayed in last night, watched some TV, did some reading. And, had a good night with the kids. And now, after this, I might go to breakfast because it comes fairly early. Anyway, and then maybe I should go in and see what the babies are. There. There's one baby. Yes, sweetheart, this is the biggest vacuum you will have ever seen. You do not want to go out there. Trust me, you don't want to go out there. The other baby is here. I found him. So we've got one baby in that room, one baby hiding here, and Agita. I think she went under the dining table. I would like them all to be nice and safe in the one room, but they've got different spots. That's fine. It's not going to be long. That's actually a good spot for Agita on that chair. Yeah. There she is. Hello, everybody. It's a couple of hours later. Agita's nicely settled there. One baby is wandering about here. One baby is sitting there. It's a rainy day. I don't feel like taking the bus and walking around downtown and eating. So I'm just going to take the car and go have a nice sushi, all-you-can-eat, local spoon and fork. It was exactly 1 week ago I had the other all-you-can-eat, other end of the city after, picking up the meds from the vet. So that was just to kind of prepare myself for all the work that was going to happen. And now all the work has happened. Friday, they did change the vents, and, today they did the dryer stuff, and everything else is pretty much done in here, for a while. So to celebrate that, that vent work was pretty big. There's also work going on here in in the hallways because they're changing the carpeting and all that stuff. They're changing the carpeting and the wallpaper and the trimming and everything. So lots of work going inside the suites and outside. The food is really good so far. I like the fact they have the dumplings there, which the other place used to have, but I guess they've added it in competition. And they got a Coke, or actually a Pepsi. I've also been thinking about how this was the very first time that I taped while eating. I did a food, sort of a mini food review podcast, and I think pretty much the whole podcast was just the meal here. So now I don't do full food, but I include. So anyway, bye for now. I remember to bring the teriyaki salmon, but later in the meal, which is fine. It's good to finish off with the rice. I'm just going to finish all of this, have some ice cream, and that's it. I'm now, kind of tempted to take another sushi, but why get to the point of throwing up? I'm just very full. It's better than throwing up. Anyway, bye for now. This service is really good. It's better than and she's like, you want 2 more mango puddings? She said, you like it? I'll bring you 2 more. And I said, okay, maybe 1 more. I thought, let me try to finish these first. The food is really good. The service is really good. The service at the place by the Colossus was good too. But, anyway. Hello everybody, I just had a blood test because I'm going to see my doctor next week, so I thought I'd better to get it over with. And I didn't have anything to eat this morning, didn't have any Coca-Cola even, just water. And they took the blood, everything, go directly to the doctor. Now I'm going to go have lunch. I did a review in the place down here if they still have the lunch special. The news is there was a bit more, last couple of days. The old pull is sort of back. It's different than before, but the thoughts are more intense than they have been. But it's been about 6 weeks. So we're still seem to be on the 6-week schedule. Even though for 6 weeks it was much better than before, the shifts and all of that stuff. But there are still very intense thoughts, maybe not exactly cravings. There has been the shift, there is the new perspective. So it's something I'm going to have to we're back to sort of day by day, but it's okay. I've done it before, I'll do it again, and there has been a shift. So I keep telling myself that, even if there is a pull now, it is hopefully different and more beatable than before, or more handleable, or more rechannelable, or whatever. Also, I did do some writing yesterday, some pasting, cutting and pasting, and some from entries, and some actual writing, and that always is tricky because it can trigger, and I think that's kind of been happening too. So, but at the same time, I'm not going to stop writing. It's very important to keep processing stuff. Everybody, I'm here at this Indian restaurant. It's on Lakeshore. It's maybe a block past the Hakka restaurant that I go to quite frequently. It's owned by the same people. And at one time, the two locations, it was just an Indian restaurant and it was located there. And then they separated that one Hakka and this one, straightforward Indian. I haven't been here in a long time. I usually go to the other one, But it's good. They have a good lunch special. It's gone up a bit in price, but it's still not bad. $15, and you get your soup, and you get every, appetizer, main course, naan, all of that. So I'm getting chicken. I decided I might as well do a chicken day today because they have been. Oh, thank you very much. And there's a naan. It looks very good. Okay, the food has arrived. That is, is that the vindaloo? Or is it the, no, it's the karai. It's the karai chicken, which with ginger, chicken breast, and I think they put green peppers in it. So that's the karai chicken. This is a pakora. I think it's like batter and onion. Very good. Pulao rice. And a very big naan. And it's actually really good. This is supposed to be extra spicy, so let's see. It's okay. It's not extra spicy. It's sort of what it should be. I might have to ask for the green chicken. The food is really good. What I'm doing is I'm having the dal kind of the more traditional way rather than the soup. I'm mixing it with my rice. I had some of it as a soup. The only thing here is they don't have green chilies. He says they use a chili paste, but they have hot sauce, which turns out to be sriracha. Not my favorite, but it's okay. It's adding some spice in. The food for most people, the karai would be spicy. For me, it's like just normal. Okay, I went to the post office over there, and the subby's here, and I get some kitty litter to stock up, and some Beyond Meat, and some jalapenos, and some mushrooms, in case I feel like cooking over the weekend. We'll see. And if not, it'll be there for next week. Good morning, everybody. And we've got both the babies. Were cuddling very nicely with me most of the night. In the morning, got up, cleared the litter, went back to bed, and they came and cuddled again. So I'm back to using a concept that I was using before the supposed shift. I was calling it appreciation of sober family time, daily sober focus point. And I've been using that for a while. Even before I get the babies, I was using that with Agita, when I'd be, in bed sober after some time, and Agita would be, well, maybe not cuddling quite as much as this, but she'd be like on the corner. And sometimes Agita would come close, and I just appreciate, the fact that I was sober and spending time with Agita. And then was with Agita and the babies, and we've had all three of them on the bed at times. But now we're kind of back to the Agita's nearby rather than being on the bed. She's there, So Agita's there, and pretty much all night, and both the babies were cuddling with me, very, very nicely, purring, and I really. We're back to the appreciation of sober family time, and this is really, the biggest pushes, as I've said before, imaginable. There was a bit of pull, yes, yesterday. It was kind of, the old pull was sort of back, and but it's okay. I mean, the pushes are in place, and I am writing, but I'm not going to stop writing just because it might, trigger some thoughts. And not quite, even now, there are thoughts, and there's sort of pull, but it's not quite the cravings that it was before. Not quite the cravings, So there has been a shift, but of course, I mean, the stuff from before, I mean, it's not going to kind of disappear. I mean, we're dealing with some very powerful, stuff, So, and I am writing about it, so that's going to, be some triggers. And there's time. It's 6 weeks clear now, And then there was all the sort of stress last week of everything, the window work. Hello, it's a couple of hours later. Look, both the babies, they're very nicely settled in the bed. It was actually on the chair, but it fell off, and I turned it right side up, and they decided to settle in the chair, on the cat bed. And Agita is very comfortably settled. Everybody's very comfortably settled, including myself. I'm feeling a bit better now, a little bit less pull. It was such a nice night with the kids, and everybody is so nicely settled. I was just replying to a text. Ended up kind of long, but I ended up replying to a text from a friend. Now I want to work on journals and maybe do some writing. I did a little bit of writing today, not much, just journal entries and a little bit of writing. And then I didn't feel like going out, so I just cooked a plant-based keema with green peppers and jalapenos and chilies and a few mushrooms. And one baby there. They've already had their supper, of course, obviously. I always feed them before I feed myself. And one baby there. And Agita is nicely settled on her bed after supper. Hey everybody, it's Sunday around noon, and we've got Agita there, and one baby is there, and one baby is there. Now, last night after I had the veggie curry, I just stayed in with the kids. I watched The Italian Job, which I've seen before, but I haven't seen it since I got my own mini. And the minis are kind of stars of the film. So I saw that. I just spent time with the kids, and I went to bed, and all three kids settled very nicely on the bed with me. So we had Agita there on her spot, and then one baby came and settled there by the pillows, and she was okay with that. And then the third kid came and settled in the middle. And she was okay with that too, as long as he didn't get too close. Once he got a little too close, she could have swatted at him. But for a couple of hours, until Agita just wanted to change a venue and moved, I think, to the hall. And then all night, both the babies were pretty much on the bed with me all night. We got up in the morning, and I booked a brunch, buffet brunch downtown, the Hot House Cafe. I've never had the buffet brunch there. I've always wanted to try it. So that's what's on the agenda. I'm just going to get ready and head out. I'll show you the brunch when I get there. Anyway, so from the four of us, so from Agita and the two babies, bye for now, and I'll show you the brunch when I get there. Just today out for brunch, and this is the work that they did. I think all of this was done on Friday. They've removed all the trim, and they've removed the old light fixtures. They've got the temporary ones here, and the wallpaper is ready for removal. And they're going to, I think, drywall over the, the stucco ceiling, the popcorn ceiling. I had that done in one of the houses that I owned in Niagara. It's easier to drywall over it than try to clear it. Anyway, it's coming along. Okay, heading for lunch, brunch, buffet. Bye for now. Yeah, I'm here at the Hot House Cafe, and it's there's a roast beef, which is no good for me. They have an omelette station. I haven't been to one of these in quite a while, and I'm asking for a vegetarian omelette, so and with cheese, and you put in all the vegetarian stuff. It looks very good, I'm going to have to ask for hot sauce. I don't see any peppers here. And then there's the rest of the buffet over there, and there's live music. Anyway, bye for now. It looks good. I'll show you the food when I'm eating it. It's excellent, even though I haven't got any Tabasco yet, and there's no hot peppers. But even then, it's excellent, And the only downside I see here is that the omelette station is completely other side than the rest of the buffet, which is over there. Excellent. Thank you very much. Oh, and this is going to add a bit of a kick. Thank you. It's very good so far. Okay, I went to that side, and I got the only thing here is that there's a lot more non-veg options than veg, but there is quite a bit of veg. There's veg kind of pasta there. There's scrambled eggs, not strictly veg. Cheese ravioli, with kind of a tomatoey sauce. Some salads, all kinds of salads, and lots of cheeses. And this is my second round. And I'm getting, I got scrambled eggs, mashed potatoes, salady stuff, olives, cheese, croissant, And after this, I think I'm going to go get another omelette and then maybe some desserts. But very good, As I said, slightly limited, vegetarian versus non-vegetarian. There's a lot of meat stuff there, but, enough vegetarian. So it's good. Very, very good food. And they're playing jazz music. And it's snowing outside. I wore the wrong shoes. I wore new shoes today that I got the other day. They're really summery, but I thought, no, it's not snowing or anything. I'll just wear my new shoes. It's snowing. But at least the car's parked nearby. Anyway, bye for now. Okay, everybody, here I am. I got dessert plate, and this is like a French toast with syrup and pears and peaches and cranberries and who knows what. Super sweet. That's a waffle. She just took them fresh. Apple crisp. Got some ice cream. She put some ice cream from the bins. She was coughing a bit, but she was careful to cough into her sleeve. So hopefully that's okay. But seeing somebody, handling food who's coughing, not reassuring, But anyway, it doesn't matter. She was coughing into her sleeve, So anyway, but the food is very good. But I think this is going to be it. This is probably 1 million calories on my plate. I took my diabetes medications. Maybe I should take a second dose on the other side. Anyway, I'll finish this and then stop at Drug Mart to get cola and back to the kids and edit and post. Bye for now. Everybody got home a few minutes ago. Agita is very nicely settled on her favorite bed there. And one baby is there drinking water. And the other baby is there sitting nicely on the dining table. And I'm just about to have a shower and get changed. and then I'm going to edit and post. Got a very nice email from out of the province friend saying that not all that surprising that my polls are increasing a bit with the writing, right? Writing about some of the details of that stuff. And I guess also time and all of that, but not out of control polls, and it is a little different now compared to before. So we're at about 6 weeks now, 6 weeks clear. And as I told my friend, the previous pushes are holding, particularly the kids, of course, the kids, and then the eating out, which I've been doing a lot of, and taping for podcasts, writing goes two ways. I mean, it is rechanneling, but it can also stoke certain triggers, certain memories and stuff. So, so there's writing and there's watching Netflix and there's, all of that stuff. And at least now the inside work is all done. The work on the corridors doesn't directly affect us. So I'm just kind of looking forward to having new corridors. From the four of us, so I'm going to edit and post. So from the four of us, from Agita and the two babies, one baby there and one baby there, and myself, the nuttiest of professors, 6 weeks clear on this particular, shifted breakthrough, 6 weeks clear and counting. Bye for now. See you next podcast.